It's Monday. It's Monday, people. You done made it back to work today. I'm sure all your co-workers were so happy to see you. Y'all sat around, drank coffee, and had a good time discussing the weekend. Anyway, however your weekend went, I hope it went well, and I hope your Monday went well. And so, what do we got to talk about? Well, we're in the middle of a shutdown, John. The government is shut. No, it ain't. It ain't shut down. Nope. They took a vote. They're going to pass the resolution, continuing resolution until February 8th, as I understand it. But it was their deal that they had on the table. And I'm not happy about that. I'm just not. I'm not. When I saw Schumer come out there and start ham-hawing about how we're going to go ahead with this vote, the only thing in my mind were the words of Mitch McConnell. Because Mitch didn't sound that agreeable to shit. And all Donnie's going to do is take this as a look at me, I won. Bullshit. One day, really, the weekend, we shut the government down on Saturday night. We opened it back up on Monday. Not much of a shutdown. I guess we tried to make a statement. But then you turn around and you cave in and you sign. For what? Did we get a deal? No. What we got is Mitch McConnell saying, my intention is to bring DACA to the floor. To bring him illegal immigration to the floor. That, you can hear it in his tone. My intention was to be a millionaire laying on the beach in the Caribbean right now. Didn't work out that way. But that was my intention. Yeah. That didn't work out. I was supposed to be riding a Harley all across the United States right now. Just not a care in the world. That was my intention. But we passed this deal. And now he says he's willing to talk about it. Well, not Donnie. Donnie just got done saying a little while ago that he'd only agree to a deal if and only if it was a good deal for Donnie. This shit just emboldens his ass. Now they think they can shove anything up our butt. I'm tired of that crap, people. I'm ready for Democrats to stand up and hold their damn ground. Stand up for the convictions that we believe in. The DACA deal, the Dreamers, should have been on the damn bill. Because everybody agrees it's a good deal. We all hear from the Republicans and the Democrats that it's a good deal, and 90% of the country thinks it's a good deal. Let's do that. Shit, no. The Republicans want to hold it as another bargaining chip for the next time. Because they got away using it this time. That's the way I look at it. I don't like being pissed off at my own party. But today I'm a little disappointed in it. I think we should have held our damn ground. And let this Donnie disaster continue on. I've been through a shutdown back in the 90s. I went through a shutdown. I went through the government shutting down. I still survived. It's not like everybody wasn't going to get paid. Hell, the payday ain't until the first of the month for the military. But they kept throwing that shit out there. Look, our military's going to look. Good politics, I guess. I got a letter from Mary Ann up in Royal Oak, Michigan. Whoo, -6 degrees, dear. That's more than I can handle, baby. I don't want it. It's not like I ain't never been cold. There's pictures of me with my kids getting tickled with that fur all around my face when I was stationed in Alaska. Adak, Alaska. And so it's not like I haven't been cold before. I just don't like it. And but bless your heart. For being able to live up there, because somebody has to. We gladly volunteer you, Mary Ann. Anyway, I got your letter, and that's what Mary Ann was talking about. Besides her love of her family and whatnot, was that she wanted progressive Democrats, strong progressive Democrats in our party, and we have to be willing to fight for them and get them on the ticket wherever they are and get them elected, because we need determined people who believe in everything that we want and are willing to fight for it. I don't know. I'm a little pissed off, so maybe I'm getting a few of my facts wrong, but I'm not happy. And so we're going to see what happens on February 8th. Are we going to go through another dog and pony show then? Parts of it? Because we still don't have a budget. Anyway, did y'all see where there's a... Well, wait a minute. Mitch McConnell. I don't want to leave out what Mitch McConnell said. Mitch McConnell said after Schumer got up there and said, yeah, okay, we're going to agree. Mitch gets up there and says, what have we learned from this shutdown? We learned it is not good to shut down the government over illegal immigration. Again, he's not saying we shut it down for the dreamers. That everybody wants to approve, and he says he wants to approve. Everybody, oh, it's a good thing, except the Freedom Caucus. Screw those assholes. They don't want anybody in here. And they're not going to vote for anything that has anything to do with a dreamer coming into this country. That's who those people are. But that tells you who Mitch is. That tells you I don't trust him. My intention is to bring it to the floor. No. Donnie says, oh, if only if. It's time to shove this shit up their butt like they have shoved the tax bill up our butt, like they're trying to shove this up our butt and everything else that they think they can get away with. The pendulums will swing, and we will clean this mess up, because that blue wave we keep talking about is what's going to stop all this Gestapo type shit that's going on in Washington. I'm just tired of it. We need our people up in there to make the wise decisions that we all think are the right ones. Anyway, did y'all see where there's a Russian ship right off the coast of North Carolina? Russian spy ship right off the coast. Got a lot of naval bases over there and stuff. I understand it's going to work its way right up the coast past Washington, D.C. and up into our submarine bases up north and all that, so they can get a good look at what we're doing. Either that or they just come to say, hi, Donnie! Crap assholes. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I also got a notification from our friend Sarah Lopez, and I think she's in Robstown. I'm not sure. She's pretty local to me, and I got a message from her inviting me to a mixer for Ray Thomas, and he's going to be running for the 13th District Court of Appeals here in Texas, and this Thursday. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go over there and meet Ray Thomas, find out what his agenda is, and take a look at him. And if I like him, I'll get behind his candidacy too. And that's what I keep saying about getting involved in finding out who is running. And once you make a contact with one, I made some contacts with Beto O'Rourke's people. Once you get in there, somebody's going to contact you. And if you just open yourself up to that, you know, they may ask you to ring on doorbells. If you don't want to do that, don't do that. There's things that every campaign could use besides people knocking on doors. There's other duties you can volunteer for. But the biggest one is to show up and show support. Because the more we are visible, the more people see us standing out in the streets, standing up for our elected officials, the ones we want, that makes an impact to everybody. So I want to thank Sarah Lopez for making that invitation to me. And yes, I will be at the, where was it, at the Executive Club downtown Corpus Christi. And I'll try to dress up a little better than what I am right now. And but that's the whole point. Stay informed. Try to get involved in your local politics so we can prepare the national politics, because it all starts down here at the bottom. And that blue wave has to have a ripple to start with in every area. So be that little ripple in your area and get out there and just make that little wave a little bit bigger. Be informed. And it doesn't have to be constantly sitting in on the... I get a lot of my stuff on comedy. I wouldn't miss... I like Stephen Colbert, Trevor Noah. I love Stephanie Miller. I like Bill Maher, the Young Turks. Those are places I get to go be informed and get a good chuckle out of most of them, and it gets you motivated and stuff. But whatever motivates you, just do that, and you can be a great part of this whole movement. And let me see. What did Schumer say? Trump's unwillingness to negotiate has brought us to this point. Yeah, Donnie didn't negotiate shit. He just sat up there and waited. And we voted for him. I want to thank Bethy Brown. She is one of our Blue Dots. She is up in Egerton, Kansas. Bethy, we made our connection because Bethy is from Olathe, Kansas. I used to live in Olathe, Kansas. I'm telling you, I used to live where it was cold. Olathe Canyon when I was young. Kansas. Olathe, Kansas. Anyway, she messaged me to let me know that Norman Pincombe is back in the hospital with double pneumonia. Norman is a big fan of ours from Canada. This is not a U.S. citizen, but he is highly involved and highly engaged in this fight, and we've had his support. He's the one that made my necklace here, the Blue Dot in Texas. And the story he told me when he made this necklace is going to stay with me forever. And just like the blue dot that Sue Poole sent me. I don't have to write these names down. These names are going to stay with me. And Norman, we want to wish you the best of health to get well and get the hell out of there. Hospitals are no place to be, buddy. They're full of sick people. And so try to get better, Norman, as much as you can and as fast as you can. And know that we're all out here thinking about you and wishing you the best, buddy. So we've grown quite a family here, and I'm quite proud of that. Like I've told y'all before, there's names in my head all the time. And I am so lucky to have found so many friends on this show. When I turned on my camera, I don't even consider it a show. It's just me sitting here in my shop. There's no show here. It's just me. And I had so many people listen to me. And that means the world to me, to blue dots out in the middle of nowhere, that there are other people in the same position, surrounded by them. But we'll hold that blue light because that's our values, and we stand by them all the time. And so do that in your area. If you're in the middle of California, in a big blue area of California, not that there's not red areas, there are. Or if you're like me in the middle of a red area. Corpus is pretty blue though. When I go to town I feel better. But no doubt we are in a red area down here. But hold your values and hold your ground. Make that little ripple, and we will turn Texas blue, and we will turn this country blue. Because the rise cannot be stopped, baby. There's just too much momentum going on our side. Anyway, that's about all I got. Tomorrow I'm going to take off. I won't do another rant till Wednesday. I got a couple of birthday cards in the mail today also, but Wednesday is my birthday, so I thought I'd wait to read those on camera on Wednesday. And I'll turn 65 years old. Oh, baby. I'm just getting started this late in life, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bertavaux of Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bertavaux on Facebook and Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Bertavaux Speaks. I can't praise that page enough. Candy Guidry does a hell of a job over there, and we're getting a lot done over there. And on Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas, and anywhere else I can get this message spread. By mouth, by sign language sometimes. Anyway, let your blue light shine any way you can. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all later. Bye.